The only way you are a failure is if you give up. I think a lot of people need to understand that, and a lot of people need to understand that it literally takes time. It might take me 3 years. I don't know. I'm just gonna say, I don't know. Say an example. It might take me 3 years to be a car mechanic. I don't exactly know, and it may take you 1 year. But we both, at the end of the day, we both car mechanics. We both wanted that goal. We both got to it. But it just took me a little longer. Feel what I'm saying? Like, what is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Hyphiereactions, and I am back here to give another reaction. Today, what are we reacting to? I just turned 24 and feel like a failure. I feel like this is going to hit for a lot of you guys. I know, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, a lot of people feeling like, you know what I'm saying, down and out right now, and it only is going to improve. That's only going to go up as far as social media is involved. You feel 24. He's 24. He has 373,000 subscribers. Jalen, you need to reevaluate what you think is success and a failure, because you're making a decent amount of money on YouTube. You have 373,000 subscribers. Making a decent what you call it on YouTube. You got a nice little bed. You have a nice chair. A lot of people do not have that, my G. I'm just gonna see what he's saying. He's probably being really harsh on himself. And that's how it is a lot of times with this new generation is coming in now through social media, saying you have to have this success by this time, and you're not met this amount of money at this time, then like you're not gonna be successful, and that's just not the case at all. So I'm interested to see what he has to say. Before we get into the video though, remember to hit the subscribe button, turn on the post notifications, hit the like button. That's it, man. Let's get into it. Time to shut up.
As of the recording of this video, I am officially 24 years old, and I feel like a failure. Now, to be fair, failure might be too strong, but I don't feel like a success. And at that point, is there any difference? Around 3 years ago, I gave myself...
I think the only difference is, so this is my definition of failure. My definition of failure is when you give up. So you could be going for your goal. You may want to get this goal until, you know, I don't know. You want to be a car mechanic. I say you want to be a car mechanic. Got to spend some time in school. You got to get certifications and things like that, right? And in that moment, you go through school. You say, "Oh, I'm not really doing too well in school. You know, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this." And in those moments, you may feel like a failure because you're having a bad time. You're not really finding the successes that you want to find. But at the same time, you're not a failure because you did not give up. You're still trying different avenues, different routes, different paths to get to that overall goal. So I think at the end of the day, you're not a failure. Even if you don't even get there. Say it takes you an extra year. Maybe it takes you an extra 2 years. Maybe it takes you 3 years. But you are not the only way you are a failure is if you give up. I think a lot of people need to understand that. And a lot of people need to understand that it literally takes time. It might take me 3 years. I don't know. I'm just gonna say, I don't know, say an example. It might take me 3 years to be a car mechanic. I don't exactly know. And it may take you 1 year. But we both, at the end of the day, we both car mechanics. We both wanted that goal. We both got to it. But it just took me a little longer. Feel what I'm saying? Like, but
So the goal of making enough money online to be a full-time content creator when I graduate. It was ambitious to say the least. I mean, I probably...
You know what's crazy? I feel like this hits home. I am about to graduate soon as well, and I feel as though I didn't take it. I wanted to do it. I saw like DDG in college and stuff when I was growing up. I saw like the DDGs, the T Pendel, like the content creators and stuff. That's what I was watching growing up, and I feel like I wanted to be like them, and I wanted to do it. But I just felt like I was too shy. I was too... And when I was in college, you know, I mean, I'm still in college, but like when I was a senior in high school, I did a little bit. And when I was like junior, I did videos here and there, but I never took it too serious because I was too shy. I never came out of my shell. But at the same time, it feels like right now I'm starting to take it serious, and it feels like I'm too late. I feel like I'm going to fail, but I don't care. And honestly, I don't care. Like if I do YouTube, and after I graduate, then I'll have to get into the real world, you know. At the end of the day, I'm just gonna do me, and whatever happens, happens. You know what I mean? If I graduate and I don't find success on YouTube or whatever I want to do on social media, I want to definitely become a content creator, get paid. But at the end of the day, I don't care. Like, I'm just doing this. This shit's funny, bro. I've been watching my stuff. I've been watching my stuff going back and editing and stuff like that. I just be dying. Like, I just be having such a good time with the boys. You know, showing my girlfriend my clips and things like that. So at the end of the day, I'm just having a good time. Like, if I fail or don't fail, I mean, if I fail, like, as far as like, if I'm not making any money by the time I graduate, if I'm not a full-time content creator by the time I graduate, then like that, I'm okay with that. Like, I'm perfectly okay with that. But that was my goal initially. But it kind of took me a long time to get into doing it like consistently.
I had 1,000 Instagram followers and 100 subs, but I had one thing on my side that is undefeated. Faith? Fuck no.
Period. Undefeated. That is the quality that will get you anywhere in life. No matter what you do. Literally no matter what you do, bro.
All faith gives you is that warm feeling in your stomach. I had time, and time will have you feeling like anything under the sun is possible.
But you need faith too. You need faith too. You need faith. You need hope. You need to understand that you can't control too much. You gotta hope and pray that what you're doing is the right thing to do.
You just have enough of it. And that's what's dangerous about it. Because time is always running. It makes you feel like you have forever to accomplish this or that. But newsflash, we actually only live for like 3,500 weeks. 3,500 weeks. 3,500 weeks is insanely low.
Wait, 3,500 weeks, so it's 52 weeks in a year. We're not counting leap years. I'm not gonna count that bullshit. So we got 52 times 10. Oh, wait, yeah. That's like 70 something. That's like 80. That's the average. Yeah, that's like 80 years, yeah.
Did you guys not know this? Like, I mean, that blew my mind when I first heard about it. And sure, I mean, I did gain hundreds of thousands of followers on TikTok with 2 or 3 different accounts, and then went on YouTube and gained hundreds of thousands of subscribers. I mean, hell, I even recently started posting on Instagram Reels. I got to almost 20K on like 16 skits. I don't get it. Sure, that was all great and made some money. But I was never able to fully accomplish the dream that I had set out for 3 years ago. And let me tell you, the disappointment that comes from failing goals that span over years hits different. Like, oh, you failed your keto diet that you were going on for a month, or some no-fat.
I know a lot of y'all failed, not November, but the ones who stand strong, stay strong.
November?
Hey, you just said it.
Like your next 2 years in advance and having to face that failure when you don't make it. What do you do after that? Get up and go again, take your loss and move on. For me, my scapegoat was always self-sabotage. If I don't go as hard as I could have, I get to give myself the excuse if I don't end up making it. Didn't really study until the night before a test. If I would have went over the material all week, I would have scored way higher. What? Only practice for basketball tryouts when you're at school? Folks, if I would have put up more shots like y'all, I would have killed it. What? Like, stop it. I've done it my whole life. And I just can't help myself. Even when it comes to content, I do the same exact shit. I never truly give it 100% of my time or effort, even when it's all I really had to do. And I'll say I hate and resent that part of myself. But
that's kind of how I feel now. I feel like I'm not gonna lie and say, like, I feel like I wish I put more time into it when I was younger, when I necessarily had a lot more time. Didn't necessarily have the resources that I do because I wasn't working when I was younger, but at the same time I feel like I could, if I wasn't just super shy, if I wasn't just too whatever, I can say that all I want, but you're not getting your time back. So it really doesn't make sense to think, in my opinion, it doesn't make sense to think about that stuff because it's done. That's time spent. It's already done. You know what I mean?
Even now, I'm doing the same thing still. I've had this video idea for months. I've had the script for a full week. It took me till the day of my birthday to actually record it. What is wrong with me? I'm getting sidetracked. When did you give up on your dream? Yeah, you. The majority of people gave up early on when they wanted to be an NBA player or a pop star, and then they realized, fuck.
It's hard.
Way too hard for me. But that's not what I'm talking about. I mean, it's not really giving up on a dream if you realize one day that you're not a 6'8" black guy, so going to the NBA isn't really for you. That's just life telling you, hey pal. No. But what about a dream that's attainable? When did you give up on something that you knew could be accomplished, but was just out of reach? Sometimes I wish I was worse at things to make those choices easier. I mean, it's not hard to give up on the basketball team when you can't even make a layup. But what do you do if you're good enough to be the star of your local team, but not quite good enough for the next level? It's literally like the ice cream shop problem, except with life paths. What's harder, choosing between vanilla or chocolate, or having every flavor known to man in the goddamn store? Like, there's everything from cookies and cream to chocolate peanut butter. Who the fuck asked for chocolate peanut butter ice cream? I described the struggle of
Chocolate peanut butter ice cream's fire.
chasing a passion as walking through a pitch black tunnel with no end in sight. You enter on one side hoping for the best, but you never know when or if you will ever see the light again. So every day you wonder if you should just turn back and call it. But when? When? I've asked friends this exact question, and no two answers were the same. Hey man, you've made it too far to quit now. Look at how close you actually are, and you've come so far. Or you give up when life gets in the way. Bills, responsibilities, kids, shit like that. That just can't wait. You quit when you no longer love it. You quit when you think you don't deserve it. This question is too complex for a single answer, fuckface. Is it time to quit? If I'm asking the question, the hustlers would probably say yes, and the dreamers no. I suppose only time will tell. Yeah, so that's the video. I kind of want to treat these as like a video log or a diary for myself. Like, I don't really care if y'all like it or not. I hope you do. I hope you like it. But I think it'll be cool to look back on, or depressing. 5 years, 3 years, 2 years, who knows when I'll watch it again. But side note, there is nothing more depressing than getting more texts and snaps from companies than your friends. Like, my snap was literally one person saying, hey, happy birthday, and then Snapchat. Do you know how much more depressing it is when companies are saying, hey, we remember you? No, you don't. No, you don't. No one does. No, but actually, though, like, no one does. Alright, y'all, peace.
Damn, why you hit it like that? Why man hit it like that, bro? Oh, it's still more. I'm gonna see what else he got going on.
We about to be out here,
Cool,
man.
from first video
Stay
3 years
tuned
ago.
for more coming soon. Subscribe to the channel. You know what I mean? More videos every single day. And, peace. Fuck you niggas. My fault. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that. If you don't fuck with this, let me know, man. Let me know if this shit whack. Actually, don't. Yeah, let me know. Let me know if this shit whack. And, let's show some. Hey, man, let's get this popping off, man. We next up, man. Show some love.
I like it. I love this guy. Definitely hit that subscribe button. He seems like a cool dude. I think, I honestly think that it's a great video. It's a great, I think that's the attitude. Anybody that wants to make YouTube videos or anything that literally, if you're watching this video right now, again, don't think about numbers. Don't think about, like, don't think about money, bro. Like, the shit, you're on your own path. If you're having fun, if you're having a good time doing what you're doing, you do that. Like, you're having fun. Now, I'm not going to say, like, you're 25, you got no job, you got nothing going on, you know what I mean, and just do YouTube and be homeless and do this. I'm not going to say that. But as far as, like, bro, at the end of the day, if you're having a good time, you ain't hurting nobody, you're having fun, do your thing, bro. Go for it. Go do your thing, bruh. Do your thing. I ain't gonna say it no more. I love you, boys. Thanks for watching. I'm out this piece. It's a little longer than I wanted it to be, but it's okay. It's okay. Peace.